lessons.
What would you do with $5,000?
Going to look at buying me a pickup truck. That will be some of my down payment.
Stay tuned into 1017 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
I love you guys.
I got money now.
This is Sherwin Hughes from The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. And Truth Nation, you can now watch my show live on YouTube every day from 9 a.m. until noon. Yep, you can get 3 full hours of watching Sherwin doing his thing streaming live on YouTube Monday through Friday. You'll get the same insightful conversations about policy, politics, and lifestyle while also seeing my reaction to the unpredictability of our listeners. So go to YouTube right now, subscribe to 1017 The Truth, and see this wonderful smile live every day.
When I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, I had so many questions. I didn't even know that it was cancer. Now I do. It is cancer. Blood cancer. It's actually one of more than 100 different types, and they're all treated differently. Now, unlike some other forms of cancer, usually there's no tumor. You can't screen for it to prevent it, and the symptoms can look like other things, so it could be hard to diagnose. I had a fever for weeks. I was so tired all the time. I didn't feel like eating or doing anything else for that matter. And I know that this can feel scary. But if you know what to look out for, you'll know what to tell your doctor. And you'll feel more empowered to take the next steps. Like getting in touch with the people who know the ins and outs and can help with everything blood cancer related. Blood Cancer United. They work one-on-one with each person who reaches out to answer questions and offer resources. Blood Cancer United was there for me, and they can be there for you.
Go to bloodcancerunited.org to learn more.
Dad's gonna be far side, good.
What should I do with my dress?
Do little wiggles.
The slate's coming in.
What does it feel like when you're down or having a bad day?
It feels sad, like you just don't want to do anything.
All my little emotions in my head is just running crazy. I don't know what to do.
As a teacher or coach, do you ever feel overwhelmed supporting kids' mental health?
I had never experienced players being so down that they can't even participate.
He's just in tears in the huddle. I didn't know what to do.
Teachers need tons of help.
Kids Mental Health Foundation offers educational materials to help guide conversations with our students.
It's so important that we are constantly educating ourselves.
It's the same as the CPR class to me. We're trying to save a life here.
The Kids Mental Health Foundation has free tools and information developed by experts because kids' mental health starts with all of us. Scan the QR code or check out kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org to get started.
Check it out one time.
Truth Nation, great morning. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. We are inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my brother,
MC Dame Elsie, in the building.
Now, didn't you say you was going to amend your name or something?
I was going to, well, yeah. Oh, Andrew did, though. He put the MC Dame Elsie, and then he put the Instagram handle on there, too.
Yeah, because...
At Dame Elsie, at Dame _ Elsie.
He's OG Andrew.
Oh, I was listening yesterday. Like OG Bobby Johnson.
Right, he's OG Andrew.
OG Andrew.
Yeah. So we had asked him about that yesterday, and he's done it yesterday, so... Blam.
There you go.
So
it happened so fast.
How you doing this morning, bro?
I am doing excellent. It's Thursday. It's for me it's up here it's Friday. But it's Thursday. And
That's right.
It's a beautiful thing. This weekend my daughter is receiving an award.
I saw that.
You saw that?
Yes, sir.
She came through last night and was like, "Hey, did you see my Facebook post?" I was like, "No, I didn't see it."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she's receiving an award, and the award is, well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me put my glasses on so I can read this to y'all and not mess it up. I should have had my glasses on to begin with. Hold on, y'all.
Woke up this morning.
She's receiving an award for the UNCF Milwaukee Masterminds, recognizing excellence and leadership in the community. The UNCF Ball Milwaukee 2026, Saturday, February 7th. at, I think it's 6 p.m. At 6 p.m., yes, it's going to be at the Pfister, which is crazy. And her name is attorney Ayanna Elsie.
There it is.
Employment and Litigation Association, associate with MWH Law Group. So, congratulations to my firstborn, Ayanna Elsie, who is a new lawyer, and she's already getting awards.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
Very proud of her. She set the standard for her and her four other sisters, and she's doing. Shout out to my other daughter, the second born daughter, who had a birthday yesterday.
Congratulations.
Shout out to Zaria Elsie.
Belated born day.
Yeah, 25.
There you go.
Because her birthday was always, I probably shouldn't say this on air, but it was always our passcodes to things, because it was 2401. And so it was so easy to remember.
Right.
So she's 25. Yeah. So shout out to her.
There you go. There you go. It's not a current password, yeah.
It's not a current password to anything.
That's all. Yeah.
We've moved past that. There's been other babies born since then, so we've moved past her.
Some of these people we woke early in the morning. I'm just.
We're going to talk about what people are doing to get into stuff already later on in the show. So.
Yes. So, yeah, man. We got some things in Truth Nation we're definitely going to want to hear from you as it relates to some of the things that we'll be talking about this morning. Like there's our teammate, our brother Kyle Wallace was talking about on Truth to Power on yesterday about these text messages that the ICE agent that ended up, shooting a woman like 5 times. And he was like, you got to hear it. You got to hear it. So we'll be talking about that and getting your thoughts and opinions on that during the first hour here. Also, coming up, we'll be talking about the debate that is going on as it relates to Golden Nest here in Milwaukee on the upper side of Burleigh. And they have their sign up that says, you smelling like weed. We're not going to allow you to come in here because of, it's a family restaurant and there's other patrons that may not care to have the smell. So we'll talk about that because that is an actual big debate that's going on in the community as well.
I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
What you want to do, but I don't got to know.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that. But to kind of start things off in this early part, and great morning to OG Andrew, who is our producer this morning.
Great morning, Homer.
Yep. If you can kind of get these screenshots up that I posted, and we want to try to put them up in chronological order, as if we needed any more help with car thefts in the city of Milwaukee and just in general. You know what I mean? But we definitely know that we experience it here in the city of Milwaukee. Well, Walmart is helping to make life easier for those who want to steal our vehicles. We knew and talked about kind of like last year the fact that some of these car thieves are able to purchase these key programmers for your vehicle on Amazon, right? But they were, at least $500 or more to purchase that. But for somebody who's, a thief and they're going to make more money by stealing these vehicles, selling these vehicles, and these key programmers could work on high-end vehicles, the whole nine. It wasn't just a selected model that it worked on. Well, Amazon has, they call it the Heart Horse. And you're going to want to pay attention to this, people. You're going to want to pay attention to it. It's the Heart Horse car key programmer and key fob remote keyless entry replacement. And it fits 2006 to 2010 Hyundais, the Sonatas 2006 to 2016, the Elantras, the 2013 to 2014 Elantra Coupe, and you for $60, $59.99, you can purchase this from Walmart, and I could have it delivered tomorrow.
And then you got 90 days to return it. So you can go out and steal as many cars as you want in 90 days, then return it and get your $60 back.
Right. So if you are watching us on our YouTube page or on Facebook Live or X, all at 1017 The Truth, and while you're on our YouTube page, make sure you hit that like and subscribe.
Yeah, Andy has it up here.
Yeah, hit the bell, as they say now. And then, of course, on Facebook, you can like or follow our page. But yeah, if you are able to watch and you're watching us on YouTube or any of the visuals, you'll see this, how small it is, and all you got to do is plug it into your smart box and your brain box there, and you can literally reprogram, and it gives you a key fob to reprogram. So for $60, they're saying,
That's
well,
crazy.
this will save you money. You won't have to pay all of the...
So is it just for Hyundais?
This particular one.
This particular one, but I assume it's other ones for other makes and models.
And so the big programmer that I was talking about that has been on Amazon for some years, which is usually used by locksmiths and car dealerships, but now you can buy it on Amazon as just, hey, I want that. I got the 500 for it, or 600, 700. It varies in price range. And that one, unfortunately, high-end car, it doesn't matter the make or model for the most part.
It happened to me. My car got stolen a bunch of years ago, and they told me that they
$60, $59.99.
I eventually found my car because I went driving around. When a car gets stolen, I go drive around and look for it because they got to park it at some point, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But now everybody should just get GPS on their car anyway. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they said and then I looked it up, and then I called some people, some locks. They said, yeah, if you have your key fob within 50 feet,
correct,
of your car, then they can copy it because it's within the radius of the car. So they get to the car, they do whatever, boo boo bam, pull up on it, copy your key, go, like you said, get in your car.
Right.
And they pull up.
Go to the features, Andrew. The key item features: vehicle compatibility. The key fob is compatible with 2013, 2014 Hyundai Elantra Coupes, 2006, 2016, as I was reading those. Effortless programming.
Effortless.
The included car key programmer connects to the car's OBD port, allowing for programming in just 2 minutes, saving time and avoiding costly dealer or locksmith visits. Full functionality. The key fob supports original remote functions, including keyless entry and panic alarm, ensuring convenient access and security. Cost-saving solution. This product offers a convenient and economical alternative to expensive programming services from dealerships or locksmiths. The complete package. The product includes one keyless entry remote control car key fob and one OBD car key programmer. User-friendly operation. The car key programmer is designed for easy use with clear instructions for programming new keys quickly.
Listen, some things...
$60.
Some things should not be sold. And everything, there has to be some type of, conscious that goes with selling these products. I understand you can't stop selling a product because you don't want the criminals to get a part of it. That's not your concern. You're selling a product, and if they criminalize this product, that's their choice to do that, and they're the criminals in doing that. But you just can't hand it to them on a platter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It should be, especially not Hyundais and Kias and stuff like that, who already got it bad. Now you're gonna make it even worse for these owners, and it would seem to me that Hyundai and Kia, both of them, they're the same company, I gather, but they would still want to protect this keyless entry stuff as some type of corporate information or something that. The fact that they can do this means that they got some type of information from Hyundai or something, or is readily available, this information to reprogram these key fobs.
It seems like the insurance companies would be on their ass saying, hey, why are you doing this? You are costing us an enormous amount of money when we have to try to replace and do all of these repairs to the vehicles that have been stolen and all of that. Why? Y'all need to, it has to be some type of regulation.
Like when you fix on cars, there's certain types of Like they say you got to go to the dealership for certain stuff because certain stuff, only the dealership has the tools to fix that stuff. It seems like this should be one of those instances where you should have to be a certified mechanic, a certified locksmith, certified something to even get this.
Well, now all you have to do is be a certified thief, and you can have yours too. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We got to take care of some bills, and we'll be black.
The award-winning 101.7 The Truth proudly celebrates Black excellence and the most monumental moments in our history. Tune in for Dr. Ken's Trivia, spotlighting powerful facts and moments you need to know. And Tori Lowe's Our Voices, Our Stories, amplifying the youth, perspectives, and lived experiences that define who we are. Celebrating Black excellence, celebrating our history. All month long on 101.7 The Truth.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Hey there! Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good. Because today, I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org and donate if you can. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
The award-winning 101.7 The Truth proudly celebrates Black excellence and the most monumental moments in our history. All month long, we're honoring the voices, the stories, and the achievements that have shaped our past, empowered our present, and continue to inspire our future. Tune in for Dr. Ken's Trivia, spotlighting powerful facts and moments you need to know, and Tori Lowe's Our Voices, Our Stories, amplifying the youth, the perspectives, and lived experiences that define who we are. Tune in all month as 101.7 The Truth lifts up the legacy, the brilliance, and the power of Black history. Because Black history isn't just history, it's happening every day. 101.7 The Truth celebration of Black History Month is proudly sponsored by Educators Credit Union. Welcome, Black. Truth in the Morning, 101.7 FM inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home of Blow along with my brother,
MC Dame Elsie in the building.
Great morning to our YouTube family. Ariane Kawanda, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Willie Jones, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Sincere Ronnie Ray Rio, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Venus Jones, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. Tracy Hayes, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. There is some situations that are going on. And ICE. We still end up finding ourselves talking about ICE, but as more and more information continues to come out, and, Dame, we've talked about this, about the cover-up thing, and with them trying to not let anybody else on the scene, and what that looked like and what it meant, that hey, y'all covering up, y'all not giving a chance for people to do the checks and balances that needs to be done in order to have a fair, full investigation. You can't say, oh, you can't. Nope, we're not going to allow you to. Nope, we're not. And we done got rid of this and we done got rid of that. We done this, we done that. And now how can you really get true justice when you're only listening to the people who committed the act?
You expect for an occupying force is not going to expect for those that they're occupying to investigate them.
Right.
They're not going to let you do that. And so that's how there are signals and signs that have been given by ICE, have been given by Bonvino, who's now over wherever he is. You got this other dude who's there now who also worked under Obama, which is crazy. So don't think, y'all, that it's because it's Democrats and Republicans. These people in the background have worked for everybody, right? So he's worked for Obama, too, this new guy that's in Minnesota now. But there's signs that you get that let you know that it is an occupying force, and they are not going to care what you think and what you do because they don't care about you.
Right.
They are there as an occupying force. And when you're there as an occupying force, you have no regard for those that you are occupying.
Just like martial law.
Exactly, the space that you are occupying. When you look at any wartime scenario, when Germany would go into another country, they didn't treat that other country with dignity and respect. You think they're going to do that? No. When America goes into other countries, Venezuela, and run up in there, they're not treating those people with dignity. They're going in there to complete a mission and do a job, right? In this case, we don't agree with this mission and we don't agree with this job because it's ultimately wrong. But those are the situations that we're living in.
Yep, real talk. Stacy Smitter, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. We got this clip, and our teammate Kyle on Truth to Power had played it on yesterday.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And we just need you to hear it. If you didn't get a chance to hear it, or you haven't been doing your own personal investigation, Truth Nation, we need you to hear how cold-blooded, so the anger and the frustration that a lot of us have about these situations that have been going on in Minneapolis and Minnesota in general, it's valid.
Yeah,
it is valid because listening to what these text messages said is proof. Yeah. So, OG Andrew, if you can get ready to run that clip.
Disgusting, shameful, and it gets worse. Ms. Martinez, these are images of texts sent by the agent who shot you. And they're actually disturbing to read, but I think it's important for the public to see this. The agent linked an article about your shooting and texted, read it. 5 shots, 7 holes. I fired 5 rounds and she had 7 holes. Put that in your book, boys. Oh, well, it is what it is. Happens. This is someone that works for the United States government. I fired 5 rounds and she had 7 holes. Now, he was talking about you, and it's our understanding that he was actually bragging about his aim shooting an unarmed American citizen. Is that right?
Correct.
I'm so sorry, Ms. Martinez. DHS has allowed the agent who shot you to remove evidence and to potentially destroy it. Is that correct?
Correct.
That is. Let me repeat again for y'all that in the background that didn't
right
what he said. He said, I fired 5 rounds and she had 7 holes. Put that in your book, boys. So that's wow. Read it. 5 shots, 7 holes. Oh well, it is what it is. Sugar honey iced tea happens. Sweet. My 15 minutes of fame. Sent that to his brother. Cool. I'm for another round of effing around and find out. These are all the text messages he's
right
that give you an insight into what he's thinking when he goes out and he's working this job. Now, for black people, this is not new to us. Unfortunately, to the rest of America that are not black people, this may be new to you. For my Caucasian appearing Latinos, this may be new to you. This is not new to us.
Yeah, unfortunately.
When you have somebody that's working in your community that doesn't care for you, and that's essentially what's happening here. We have somebody that's supposed to be in charge with doing immigration stuff, right? That's their purview. That's what they're supposed to be covering. But now they're shooting people. Alex Peretti, the other woman that was killed, the 7 other people that's been killed since January.
Kevin, yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so as black people, it's kind of like, I told you so. This is what power looks like in America. And now that power has been turned on you. And when that power gets turned on you and you feel that voltage, it's shocking. Right. It ain't shocking to us.
Yep.
Now, we feel your pain. We agree with you. And like I said previously, now maybe we can have those conversations and look at each other eye to eye and understand what it is that's going on here.
Yep.
This isn't new to us. We've seen this. We've lived under this since the end of slavery.
Correct.
For hundreds of years, we've lived under this scrutiny. We've had to deal with this, and we've had to operate in a way that will prevent us from falling victim to this. When I was young, my friend's father used to stand us all out in front of the garage and grill us as to, if you encounter the police, this is what happens. This is what you have to do. So this is a part of our lives. Now it's a part of your life, and I'm saddened that this woman had to go through this. But the country needs to see how we've been living and understand this isn't new,
right?
Again, but it's happening to y'all now.
And True Nation, we want to hear from you. 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017, and in a poll right now, Andrew, I want to ask Truth Nation, how many of you are shocked? And especially, black people, like, are you shocked by this? Yes or no? Are you shocked by those text messages? Are you shocked by the occurrences that are happening in Minneapolis, Minnesota? You feel what I'm saying? Are you shocked? Or is this something that, unfortunately, as me and Dame have been talking about, this ain't new to us?
This ain't new.
This ain't new.
And what it is and we were having this conversation the other day, and this is and it's an occupying situation here. Like we were just talking earlier. You have an occupying force that's occupying space in your community. They are there to terrorize you. They're not there to help you. They're not there to care about you. So this is what Stephen Miller and his grand plan, this is what they want. I'm not even going to say Trump, because Trump is sitting in the Oval Office taking a dump on himself, apparently. That's what, allegedly. That's what they said. So that's what don't put it on me. Don't sue me. I ain't got 10 billion.
I know. I heard a sound, though.
I ain't got 10 billion. Like, he's suing the American public for 10 billion, and he's going to sign off on it and give himself 10 billion.
10 billion.
It's going to rob y'all. I don't got nothing to do with that. But what I'm saying is, when you listen to them talk, they're occupying force.
Correct.
They're talking about now naturalizing the elections. That's occupying forces right there. So an occupying force is not going to care about your well-being. They don't care if they shoot or maim or injure anybody that they come across. So with that in mind, understanding that, y'all, how do you interact with them? Because they want to hurt you. They want to do damage to you. They want to terrorize you. So how do you interact with them?
Truth Nation, we want to hear from you, 833-212-1017. If you want to speak your response to our poll, are you shocked by the way ICE talks and acts about their brutality, yes or no? We want to hear from you, 833-212-1017. Truth in the Morning will be black.
This Friday night, we have a city conference showdown as the Milwaukee Juneau Pioneers battle the Carmen Northwest Eagles. Fast breaks, big shots, and bragging rights on the line. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock. The City Conference Game of the Week on the award-winning 1017 The Truth app and 1017thetruth.com is sponsored by Milwaukee Public Schools and presented by Gruber Law Offices.
Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all.
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 Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day, too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
Day 1, diagnosis day. The hardest day. The day you hear,
I'm sorry, this is a type of blood cancer.
But day 1 is just one day. At the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, we are here to help you move past day 1.
On day 45, I discovered an online community who shared great tips for in-treatment care.
I missed a lot of school during treatment, and LLS helped me keep up.
We are here for you. We exist for everyone fighting leukemia, lymphoma, myeloma, and other types of blood cancer.
On day 185, LLS helped me file my insurance claims properly.
Day 5,840 and counting, and I'm still in remission.
To learn more and get help on day 1, day 2, day 983, or any day, please visit LLS.org or call 1-800-955-4572. That's LLS.org, 1-800-955-4572.
Eastbound 94, we've got backups from just past 84th Street all the way to Hawley Road. On the westbound side, it's got backups from about 35th Street to Mitchell Boulevard. Seeing some delays now on 4394 northbound, just crossing from the Holt Avenue area all the way up past Oklahoma. Eastbound 894 also starting to slow down a bit from 92nd Street past Forest Home, so it's starting to build up a little bit. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, light snow likely, around an inch possible, a high of 32. Tonight, chance of snow or a wintry mix, a low of 25. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 1017 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM The Truth. I am the legendary Home Blow along with my brother,
MC Dame Elsie, in the building.
And we're talking about these text messages that were brought up, and from an ICE agent who ended up, shooting a woman, and 5 times. She didn't pass away, but it left 7 holes, and it was a joke. It was a joke.
I fired 5 rounds and she had 7 holes. Put that in your book, boys.
Yeah. So we got the poll up that we want to hear from you. Are you shocked by the way ICE talks and acts about their brutality? And we want to hear from you on our Truth Talk text lines, 833-212-1017, and get your thoughts. G, hi, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation about the text messages from ICE agents. What's your truth?
Okay, so I got a question and a comment, and good morning to you, good brothers.
Good morning.
But this is not surprising at all. The way federal and local law enforcement have been for years in our community is it just needs a whole revamping, right? But my question is, when these ICE agents are out here in these streets, I thought it was a group of individuals that was supposed to protect and serve the community called police officers. Why aren't they stepping in and stopping them from doing some of the things they do? And then my comment would be this. We see all this going on with law enforcement, right? And I'm a fair listener to the show, but we talk about what's going on in the streets with our community and how we need to change, and I believe we do. But can't you see how some of these street guys would say, it don't matter if I'm doing illegal stuff or if I'm Philando Castile. I still can get gunned down because I'm still the N-word. It don't matter if I'm driving correctly or if I'm driving with false license plates. I still can get gunned down because I'm an N-word. It don't matter if I got a college degree or if I got a drug dealing degree. I'm still going to get treated like an N-word. And this is what we got to ask ourselves. We're asking for help for the same system that was taught and trained to treat us like this. It was taught and trained to treat us like this. It's been a big exoneration thing in the past 5 years. Over 80% of exonerations have been African-American males, but we are 10 times more likely to get arrested as our counterparts. So it's been 80% of those 10 times arrests, 8 out of 10 have been falsely accused and falsely arrested. And it gets frustrating when you try to do right in your life because you're thinking, it don't matter what I do, I'm still an N-word. Man, y'all brothers have a great day, man. Peace and love and understanding, man. Y'all be cool.
Hey, all right. I understand his passion in that, and that's stuff that I talk about quite often, and he's spot on. And I hear people saying, you know, why are we concerned about ICE when we got all this stuff going on here? And I get that, but let's use this analogy. We got a house, and then black people, we all inside this house. And we got all of this stuff going on in our community that we can fix, that we need to fix. But it don't matter if somebody's coming to burn down the house, period. Somebody's coming to burn down our house. They are coming to take whatever little things we think we have. Trump and Stephen Miller and all of these people, all of the civil rights gains we think we've made, they're coming to take all of that. So it ain't going to matter whether, like this brother just said, whether you have 16 college degrees or you went to grade 6, you still going to be the N-word to them when they come knocking at your door, because that's what's coming. And if you study history, you understand it never stops. It never stops with one group of people. When these type of persecutions and these types of immigration things go down, when this happens, even if you look through recent history in places like the Philippines or wherever like that, where they've had these authoritative governments take over. I don't know if it was the Philippines, but it was something like that. And they are following the same playbook. It just doesn't. And there it was Muslim people. They wanted to get all of the Muslims out. It just doesn't follow. It just doesn't stop right there. It keeps going. It's going to keep going. And so like the caller said, he's absolutely right. I feel him.
We've got on the True Talk text lines, we want to hear from you, 833-212-1017. Al, MKE, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You heard the dialogue talking about the text messages from the ICE agent after he shot a woman. What's your truth?
My truth is we got to go a little deeper, starting with our ancestors. When our ancestors laid the foundation for us as black people to deal with certain kind of group of people, we kind of turned our back on them and we started playing the bigger person. People who are uncivil do not respect people being civil. And when your ancestors told you how to deal with these kind of people, y'all kind of turned your backs on your ancestors and said them MFers was crazy. So now when people do try to stick up for you and they speak with that language, it's no, 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 no. And now they're fighting a battle for themselves. So in order for this to change, Everybody has to stick up. It can't just be one talking ignorant. It can't just be one saying, well, I'm going to go battle. Everybody got a battle for you. So you have to understand something. People who are ignorant do not respect kind people. And I'm not telling you to be violent. That old wise saying, if you want them to stop, you got to treat them like an N-word, because nobody want to be treated like an N-word. When a person does something to you, you're not going to say, I'm going to turn the other cheek. I'm going to hold you to the fire. Do a bully fight with a bigger bully? Do a mountain lion fight with 15 pit bulls, 20 cane corsos, and a bunch of people with jackhammer, tire iron, butcher knives, meat cleavers, and hot skittles of water? Absolutely not. When you stop being nice and you stop turning the other cheek and you stop forgiving, then things will change. When you decide, I'm going to hold my money, I have decided every time I look at you, you are nothing but death to me, and I don't give a damn what your God said. You might get the difference, but as long as you sit here and say, I forgive you, I'm going to be civilized, they're not going to respect you. Violence against nonviolence still equal violence. And I ain't never seen a person who like beating on somebody say, I'm tired, now I'm going to see you as a human. So now you figure out the formula and how you can protect this. Guess if say your police officers, one police officer say, you're a human, I dare you to try something. Is everybody going to rally behind that police officer who's going to speak up for you? And if y'all not willing to do that, nothing is going to never change, because everybody pull their 304 card. They just keep playing it. Have a good day.
Thank you, Al, MKE. OG Andrew, what is our poll looking like for Are You Shocked by the Way ICE talks and acts about their brutality, yes or no? What are we looking like?
74% say no, Homer.
Okay.
Listen, I mentioned the Philippines, y'all, so I had to go make sure I was talking right. And I was. The Philippines, since 2016, have had an authoritative regime. And then they had Ferdinand Marcos come back. But listen to this, y'all. Listen to what they do. The leaders they come with an iron fist. They're targeting criminality, corruption, and insurgents. That's why they so quick to call them domestic terrorists, because now they're insurgents. They run this play in the Philippines, y'all. So go look up the Philippines and see, so you can see what's coming. And then they do an impunity and violence. The war on drugs is what they were calling it in the Philippines. Here they're doing the war on immigration and the war on whatever they're warring against. Resulted in thousands of extrajudicial killings with low accountability for violence against activists and journalists. Let me say that again. This authoritative government that just came into power in the Philippines did the same thing they doing here, where they had extrajudicial killings with low accountability for violence against activists and journalists. That's what we're witnessing happening in America right now. So to me, you can't understate the importance of speaking out against this. Because if you don't speak out against this, go look and see what the Philippines is up on now. They got journalists that can't even come back to the country. Journalists being arrested. People scared to speak out against those in power. Because if they do, they're deemed to be non-Filipino backers, and they get treated terrible. Go look. And if that's how you want to live, then say nothing. Be quiet.
That part, Kiana S. Williams on our YouTube, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Sister Lorena Star Marie, great morning, love you, appreciate you. And of course, let's see, Kiana S. Williams said truth when you were speaking earlier, Dame. Also said, say it again, Al. Rando, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Said, why are a lot of grocery stores and pharmacies closing in MKE? It seems sketchy. We talked about that on yesterday, me and Bailey, with how that is going. And then Alderwoman Malele A. Coggs of the 6th Aldermanic District has introduced a piece of legislation and to make sure that we can get stores that come into those food desert areas and be self-sustainable. Like, you know, what will it take, and what is the reason that in other areas that may have a community that does not get a lot of the right kind of foods and fresh foods, fruits and vegetables. So she's working on that, and she has a lot of support. And then I saw the state is also working on trying to do something as well. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We'll be black.
On Wednesday night, the Milwaukee Panthers complete their homestand as they host the Detroit Mercy Titans at the UWM Panther Arena.
3 feet the block. Franklin, contact, yes! Score it in one. Back to the top, Dixon. Driving right, step back, wing, 3 on the way, and he hit it. Josh Dixon with a ceiling scraper.
Scott Warris has the coverage starting at 6:30 p.m. on 101.7 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 7 o'clock.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Our children deserve a real chance to make it in life, and a good education is a passport to opportunity. At City Ford Collective, we're working to make sure there's a great Milwaukee school for every Milwaukee family, because more good options lead to better outcomes. And who doesn't want that? Together, we can give every child the foundation they need to thrive, and a stronger future for kids means a stronger future for Milwaukee. To learn more about our mission, visit us at cityfordcollective.org. That's cityfordcollective.org.
Hey y'all, it's 101.7 The Truth's Rhea Riley for Sweet Talks Medical Spa in Menominee Falls. Skip the sterile clinical office feel. Sweet Talk stays on the cutting edge of beauty and wellness innovations in a vibrant, playful space promoting self-love and confidence. Sweet Talk specializes in a range of treatments, including injectables, medical-grade skincare, weight loss, hormone therapies, and more. Not sure where to start? Sweet Talks offers comprehensive wellness consultations to create a customized plan centered around you. Because at Sweet Talks, your goals are their goals. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
I take care of the kids, and I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events, mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available, because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, mark your calendars for Friday, February 20th for the second annual Truth Community Awards, with Truth Community Awards presented by Potawatomi Casino and Hotel and hosted by Homer Blow and Bailey Coleman, celebrating individuals making a real difference in our community. Tickets are on sale now. Visit 1017thetruth.awards.com to learn more. The Truth Community Awards are sponsored by Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousin Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall. Come celebrate with us on Friday, February 20th at the Truth Community Awards presented by Potawatomi Casino and Hotel, hosted by your man, Homer Blow, and your girl, Bailey Coleman, from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Venue 3 in the 3rd Street Market Hall. Do not miss out on the best community awards event of the year. of the year.
Tickets are available. Make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you get your tickets. We definitely want you to be there. The link is inside of our YouTube page and on all of our social media. You can also go to 1017truthawards.com. All of the information to get your advance tickets are there. And we want you to be in the building as we celebrate and salute from Dream Team United WI Inc., Farina Brooks, who is founder and executive, Melody McCurtis, Deputy Director of Metcalf Park, Andre Douglas, Assistant VP of the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Milwaukee, Joseph Addison, President of 100 Black Men of Milwaukee, Erica Crowley, Director of Rental Housing Resources for Community Advocates, and Shawana Campbell, Housing Manager for Community Advocates. These are our 2026 award recipients. So make sure you come out and support our community who supports you.
Absolutely.
Support the Truth, Good Karma brands as we recognize those unsung heroes. So this is why it's important. You know, I know you want to get your tickets so you can go check out Dame. Like, Dame's going to be there. Oh, my goodness. So, you know, we know that, we know it's going to be a certain section that's going to be like, where the Dame section? Where the Dame section?
LL Cool Dame.
Right. You feel what I'm saying?
Ladies love Cool Dame.
And, of course, Bailey Coleman, your girl Bailey Coleman. I know she's got her squad that, has always continued to represent her and all of the things that she's been blessed to do over some decades. You know what I'm saying? And even started some things, So
absolutely.
So I know she's gonna have her section. I'm sure I'll have a section, but they're gonna have sections.
Homer being modest, Homer's gonna have the biggest section, and he's gonna have everyone there, and they're gonna be yelling Homer, Homer, and it's gonna be a quiet roar that's just gonna build up to a loud Homer, and then he's gonna walk out. He's gonna be like Homer blow.
That was good, Dave.
Like some wrestling.
That was good.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. A lot of people try.
I did it.
Most fail.
There you go.
But
I've been listening to you for a while.
Done, yeah.
I tell
you can get some applause for that.
From the Humpty Humps.
Yeah, right. There you go.
I've been, we all want to be in the Humpty Hump parties.
Yeah, so yeah.
Hey, listen, shout out to Potawatomi. How you think they feeling about, and this is going to lead back to our original conversation, y'all, followers, about the 16th Viaduct being closed off and the 27th Street Viaduct bridges, both those bridges being closed.
Yeah, they closed. And then even the off-ramp to go to 26th Street before you would even have to get you can't even get off on that exit anymore. That would take you right to, Canal. And, so.
But what is open is 6th Street and 35th Street. But then, Holly Road is closed off too right now because they're doing repairs up that way. I don't know how long that's going to be closed. So you got Harley Road that's closed off. You got 27th Street and 16th Street closed off.
Hey, question. With hearing all of that in the succession that you just read it off, because all of that is true.
See where I'm going.
What happens when ICE comes to Milwaukee? Because we're talking about the 27th Street Viaduct. They talking about that thing will be probably shut down for 8 to 10 years.
That's a long time.
8 to 10 years. So that 26th Street, right? So the key to get, and all I know, and maybe it's just me, but as soon as you get across that viaduct, our Latino brothers and sisters are right there.
That's where I was going.
So where, and that 16th Street Viaduct, all that.
I'm going. All that. So just think on that, y'all.
Where they gonna go?
Just think on that real quick. If ICE comes, and which I think they will, they're leaving Minnesota. It's hot in Minnesota. Minnesota has started to fight back. Minnesota, the legislation in Minnesota has started to catch up with the protesting. Milwaukee and Wisconsin is behind that, right? They're always behind the curve. We're not there yet. So they come here, they ruffle some feathers, they do what they do. What's stopping them from blocking off the 35th Street Bridge and blocking off 6th Street? And so now our Latino brothers and sisters on the south side, they're trapped. They can't they either got to go south to Chicago or wherever or whatever it is, but you can't get. Now you've separated this hyper-segregated city even further, and it's bottlenecked. And even when you're on the north side and you're going to the near east side, it's bottlenecked through regular, lane closures, the way that they did all of this this new traffic calming stuff. Well, just think about it, y'all. It's the perfect situation for them to set up spots and do things, and now they checking your immigration status as you're going across the 35th Street or you're going across 6th Street. You know what I mean? And that would be a terrible scenario. But if that happens, what are our leaders going to do? Because in Chicago, my man in Chicago, a lot of people like him, a lot of people don't like him. The mayor just did an executive order where the police are given more powers to investigate federal officers when they do something wrong. And we had the question earlier, why don't the police do that? Because they're federal officers. They have
more authority. Yeah,
absolutely. So unless they're given this power by the local government to say, look, we got y'all back. If they do something wrong, we want you to impose yourself on that crime scene. This is happening within our jurisdiction, and unless they go through the proper channels to take it over, that's not how it should be.
OG Andrew, what you got?
Are you arguing that local police should have more authority, Dame?
Yes. I'm arguing.
Give a bell.
Listen.
Let's get the bail first. Let's get the bail first. I see what you're doing there. I want the bail first.
They should have more authority in these situations when it pertains to ICE. They already got authority over us.
All right.
So that's neither here nor there. I'm not saying
I got you.
I'm not saying give them more money to do this. I'm saying allow them to do their jobs that they're supposed to be doing against these feds that are coming in here as an occupying force. Because essentially, you think the police department are people of the community. They from the community. So they're being occupied as well.
OG Andrew stealthed that in.
I knew what he was doing.
He stealthed that in.
I knew what he was trying to do.
So what's your thoughts, OG Andrew?
My ears perked up immediately when I heard that. I was like, wait, where are we going with this?
I knew what he was trying to do. And I know
local authorities
but see, look, badge. I hate ICE so much that I would empower the police, who I hate less equally than the ICE agents. The enemy of my, what is it? How does the saying go?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Absolutely. So if you're going to be, I want you on my team. Let's team up and let's go get these dudes. Because they come in here to raise hell. Me and you can fight later. Me and the police can disagree on things later. But like I was saying about the house, this is our house, right? Milwaukee is our house. They're coming to burn it down. So everybody here has to be on the same team. We William Wallace. And William Wallace, you know who William Wallace is, right? Braveheart, right? We're going to those other clans that we don't get along with, but England is coming.
You going to paint your face?
I'm going to paint. No, I'm not painting my face.
Lori Patterson on our YouTube. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Be more. Monica, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Rachel O'Dwyer, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. She said immunity. That's what it is for them. And Monica said the cops have an incredible opportunity to change the public perception.
That's what I'm saying. Here, see what I'm saying? They have an opportunity to show that they are a part of this community and that they care about this community. They can talk. Shout out to Twan Mack. But they have the opportunity now, if this occurs, to show I am standing with the people of this community. And I am not an occupying force like these other. This is truly an occupying force. I am here to protect and serve, and I'm going to protect and I'm going to serve the people in this community. Boom.
We got to get ready to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. And while we're taking care of these bills, you should be going to that Eventbrite and grabbing your tickets to the second annual Truth Community Awards show happening February 20th right here at the 3rd Street Market Hall in Venue 3. So go grab your tickets. Go grab your tickets. We'll be black.
This Black History Moment is sponsored by Educators Credit Union and Tayback Law.
Milwaukee has a rich history of Black leaders who have broken barriers and shaped the city. Today, let's learn about Belle Phillips. Vel Phillips, a trailblazing civil rights leader who became the first black woman to graduate from UW-Milwaukee Law School, the first black person on the Milwaukee Common Council, and the first woman and black person to serve as Wisconsin judge. Vel has many other accolades to add to that, but if you've ever had the opportunity to meet Vel in person, you'll know that her personality was brilliant. A Milwaukee icon, a true trailblazer, Vel R. Phillips.
This Black History Moment is sponsored by Educators Credit Union and Tayback Law.
When I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, I had so many questions. I didn't even know that it was cancer. Now I do. It is cancer. Blood cancer. It's actually one of more than 100 different types, and they're all treated differently. Now, unlike some other forms of cancer, usually there's no tumor. You can't screen for it to prevent it, and the symptoms can look like other things, so it could be hard to diagnose. I had a fever for weeks. I was so tired all the time. I didn't feel like eating or doing anything else for that matter. And I know that this can feel scary. But if you know what to look out for, you'll know what to tell your doctor. And you'll feel more empowered to take the next steps. Like getting in touch with the people who know the ins and outs and can help with everything blood cancer related. Blood Cancer United. They work one-on-one with each person who reaches out to answer questions and offer resources. Blood Cancer United was there for me, and they can be there for you.
Go to bloodcancerunited.org to learn more.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
All of your favorite 1017 The Truth content whenever you want. The Truth app has it all. The Truth is on 1017 and 1510 WGKB Waukesha, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Check it out one time.
Holidays from this day to that. For one chance, just one chance, to come back here and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Yeah!
Yes!
You know, that's one of the greatest scenes. You know, Mel Gibson is a nut. And I have, because I'm an artist, I'm able to separate the artistry from the person. Mm-hmm. He is a nut. But that William Wallace is one of the greatest movies. And I say William Wallace's Bravehearts. It's one of the greatest movies ever made. And it's and a lot of y'all that support ICE, y'all would be with England, because y'all definitely would be with William Wallace. You look at William Wallace, you're like, oh, he's a great guy. He's fighting for freedom. He was fighting for his people to have the right to exist without tyranny, without an authoritative government all over them. Listen, y'all would be for England. Y'all would be for everybody else.
B. Bruce, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you on the YouTube page. He said, my motto going forward is ICE who? Laughing out loud. So we have another issue that we definitely wanted to talk about. There is some debate in our community, and some people, we could say, are ticked off to say it without saying everything else. There is a clip with CBS 58 News from the chat, Andrew, but it is a CBS 58 News clip that talks about Wauwatosa restaurant goes viral for sign prohibiting customers that smell of marijuana from entering the restaurant. So they literally have a sign on the door when you come in that says, "Please do not enter if you smell of marijuana. Golden Nest Pancake and Cafe is a family restaurant, and this is unappealing while guests are dining. Thank you." So I've just been watching the debates on the actual story on CBS 58, as well as the debates that are going on social media. And it's crazy for me, in my opinion, to see how many are like saying, "No, they did wrong for that. They did wrong for that." And some talking about, "Well, who you think gonna eat the most pancakes and eggs? Somebody that's high." As their logic in it. But,
Cakes and Cafe. It says
myself personally, I think that I understand. One, it's still illegal. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna play this actual CBS 58 news clip about this particular story. And Truth Nation, I need you to weigh in. And while this is playing, we're going to allow OG Andrew to populate a poll about this. You know, how do you feel about it one way or another? And we're going to discuss this. This needs to be talked about. Go ahead, OG Andrew.
I always come to Golden Nest. It's one of my favorite breakfast places, actually. I've been here twice this week.
At the Mayfair Collection in Wauwatosa, the parking lot at Golden Nest Pancakes and Cafe is always packed. But now some customers feel like they're caught in the middle.
Why can't I come and have breakfast? My money's just as good as everyone else's.
It's because of this sign. Please do not enter if you smell of marijuana. Golden Nest Pancake and Cafe is a family restaurant, and this is unappealing while guests are dining.
A lot of our customers were complaining about individuals that we were allowing in the restaurant that smelled like marijuana or a skunk, actually, is how they attributed it.
Some say they feel the sign is targeted.
Basically a group of young individuals, a group of African-American individuals that you do not want visiting.
Wayne Doney, the restaurant's general manager, says that's not the case.
There's no demographics about it. I don't care if you're old, young, doesn't matter.
Customers disagree, stating if odor was an issue, then all odors would be included.
I think marijuana was very intentional because had they just said no smelling of smoke, then maybe everyone wouldn't feel so targeted.
Others say they're worried other restaurants may follow suit.
It's disappointing because you're going to start putting that everywhere, basically, and saying that we are not allowed here. And it's Black History Month, so yeah, I'm proud to say that. Take the sign down.
Now, the restaurant says they don't plan on taking the sign down.
Hell no, let's stop.
What the hell that got to do?
Hell no.
Black weed is not.
Confused.
Weed is not a characteristic.
It's not even legal
black.
Here yet. Like,
listen, man, that was going too far. You know, I'm all for Black power, but smoking weed is not a position of the. It's not on the 10-point plan of the Black power movement of the Panthers. It's not. The 11th debatable. The 11th debatable point of the Black Panthers was not the freedom to get high. Come on, man.
Oh, my goodness. Truth Nation, please call in and give your thoughts on this. 833-212-1017. 833-212-1017.
Just know if you're going to a restaurant.
True Talk text line.
Don't hotbox before you go to a restaurant. Yes, I did. I partaked in some weed in my life. I stopped when Ayana was born, and whatever. But I didn't completely stop. I did completely stop. Then I started up. It's different. Just the point is this. The point is this. I'll keep it 100 with the Truth Nation. The point is this. If you don't, if you want to smoke weed, fine. Do what you do. But there are ways of going about it that everyone else doesn't know that you smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? You smoke the vape, or you smoke outside, or you don't have to hot box in the car with 6 people, then go in the restaurant and everybody smells like they just got done bagging up a pound of weed. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, and I say that, there's a lot of people that, of course, that we know smoke weed. Some come from states where it's legal or whatnot. But when you get a rental car, they tell you if that car comes back smelling like weed. Oh, yeah, they get ready to charge you about $300. Yeah. And same thing with hotel rooms that's no smoking. You're going to pay an exorbitant fee. Now, are these same people that's feeling like this is pointing them out, are they willing to pay $300 to go to the restaurant because I want to come in still smelling like weed? No, these people find ways to use all types of different deodorizers and air fresheners to spray that vehicle down to make sure that when they turn it in, they don't have to pay that fee. They do the same thing for different hotel rooms. So again, you know that it's an issue. So why would you, if somebody is asking you, saying, look, like this is, because I don't like going into restaurants and even some of the bars and lounges that it is woo.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
that loud.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it does have you can be driving down the street. I know I was just going to
say that.
I can be driving down the street and it's a car, two cars in front of me. They got it lit. Literally.
They smoking that loud pack.
Yeah, so
and listen,
I don't care for it. I don't like being in an environment where I gotta be forced to smell that either.
When I smoked in the generation that I smoked, we didn't want everybody to know that we were smoking. We kept Visine on us. We did certain things. You know what I'm saying? When I went to school at Florida A&M, I'm gonna self-incriminate here. All I did was rap and smoke weed. That's all I did. That's all I did. I barely went to class. That's why I didn't finish. All I did for 2 years was rap and smoke weed. So I understand how it can be when you're smoking weed and you want to just go about your life, right? But we didn't just hotbox and then go to the mall.
Right.
And then everybody looking at you like, this dude smell like a pound of weed.
You didn't even want to go in your house.
You didn't want to go in the house.
I never smoked weed, but you didn't even want to go in the house. You like, what I got to do? Let me take my coat off. I'm going to hurry up and go in and take my shirt off or whatever the case, because you knew you didn't want to come in that house smelling like weed. But we got a different generation now.
Yeah.
These people are smoking weed in the house. The children are there. These children are going to school and they smoking in the car. The parents or the PWKs.
They get out the
and
car
then their kids get out. And now you want to say, hey, you've been smoking. Let me check you. You know what I mean? You can't, because it may have been their parents or their guardians or their PWKs.
Listen.
That were smoking.
If I'm the weed smoker, this is the flip side of it. Okay. If this becomes a common trend, don't come in here smelling like weed. Fine. I'm going to open me a restaurant where it's weed smokers acceptable.
Right.
And I'm going to have the best, most flavorful food that you can have, and you can come in here smelling like what you want to smell like.
And guess what? I'm going to be law enforcement and say we're going to this restaurant every damn day.
But you can
I'm saying if they try to do it here,
do that though.
No, what I'm saying, if you try to do it here where it's not legal,
they already do it though, homie. They already have it.
What's the locations? Law enforcement is listening.
Have places. Shout out to my homegirl Element, who is sponsored by these infused weed items. They already have them. And you can go to these places and get infused weed stuff. THC stuff, right? So it's already happening. So what I'm saying is I may sell infused food. I may have a whole restaurant. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna market this and I'm gonna make a killing because of these people being anal. Well, they're not really being anal, because I don't like sitting next to nobody that smells like a pound of weed either. You know what I'm saying? So go to your restaurant and do what you want to do.
We got Brother Red on the Truth Talk text lines. Great morning, Brother Red. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation on to allow those who smell of the earth or not allow those who smell of the earth.
Bro,
what's your truth, bro?
Hey, brother, man, y'all WILD, y'all wild this morning, brother. I can dig what y'all saying, man, because I know I be driving down the street. Man, it smells like Woodstock with Jimi Hendrix playing the guitar, man.
Yes.
And see, when you got, listen, bro, we grew up with disciplines back in the late 60s, early 70s.
Mm-hmm.
We hid the bottles when the preacher walked by,
right?
Stuff like that. We did all that. But we had morality. We had sense in our head, right? Even though they probably knew what we was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But see, nowadays, the people look out the window. A long time ago, black people used to look out the window and say, I wonder if I can go get a job today where they won't discriminate against me or whatever, right? But now they look out the window and say, whose business can I get into today? Who's going to support my cigarette habit?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to support my dope habit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't get further down to the corner store. And I'm going to tell you something, man, that immorality is destroying us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really destroying us, man. And like you just said, these some different people growing up here, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man, I got to get out of here. I'll let y'all love y'all.
Thank you, Brother Red.
Hey, listen.
We got to get ready. Go ahead.
Ken Juan just said we got a bunch of people up here who don't smoke weed. I just said I spent my formative years smoking weed, so you obviously not listening, Ken Juan. And so if you listen, you understand what I'm saying, and I've been there. I've been that dude. Second all, Ken Juan, listen here. You got a bunch of old people that don't know about smelling like weed is never okay. It wasn't okay in the 80s. It wasn't okay in the 90s. It wasn't okay doing Woodstock. It's never okay to go in some place smelling like a skunk. Is not okay.
All right. I knew it would be hot button. We're going to hear from you, Troop Nation. G, we see you. We'll come back to you after we take care of some bills. 833-212-1017. And we'll also come back and check the poll. If you haven't voted yet, how do you feel about the no marijuana smell sign in restaurants or businesses, period? Yes or no? We'll be black. Truth in the Morning on 101.7 FM.
This Black History Month, 101.7 The Truth, opening up the mic to Milwaukee's youth, young boys and girls sharing what Black history means to them in their own words. I'll be reading and sharing your submissions with the 101.7 The Truth audience all month long. Our voices, our stories. If you know a young person with something to say, share their message on social media, tag at ToryLow_King or 101.7 The Truth. Let's amplify their stories together.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
We need to optimize the PID controller for smoother robotic movements.
Our data analysis shows a significant correlation between the variables in both control groups.
The test shows you experiencing acute myocardial infarction.
As you'll see on the syllabus, this course will largely focus on the Mesozoic era.
Get your child the access every child deserves. Enroll your K through 8th grade child by February 28 at Milwaukee College Prep, mkeprep.com/enroll.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
There are many times I thought, I can't do this. I mean, what parent isn't worried about? What am I not doing right? What am I not doing enough? And then I realized, wait, that's being a parent.
Don't worry about being perfect. I've had around 3 other mother figures in my life, but only one of them has taught me how a mother loves.
The greatest reward for me is he makes me better every day.
I would tell a family considering adopting a teenager that teenager, whoever it is, needs you, and they need what you have to offer.
Taylor's giving me hope. He's our son, and that is what he will always be.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition at goodkarmabrands.com.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
We're black, and it doesn't smell like weed. I want to go to OG Andrew with our poll here to find out what people are saying, and just, I know it says sign on restaurants, but just businesses in general. How do you feel about the no marijuana smell signs that may be up in certain businesses or restaurants? Do you think it's the right thing to do, yes or no? And what is the result so far?
81% say it's the right thing to do.
All right. And
that's absolutely right.
And G, we'll be coming to you, but Dame, did you want to say something else before we?
Yeah, I want to say something else. I got a lot to say.
G, we coming to you.
We coming to you, G. And shout out to Ken Wine. But he says, and I definitely said that regardless of what the smell is, learn to read too, smartass. I am a smartass, and thank you. I appreciate that. And I can read very well. Ken Wine. What kind of name is Ken Wine? Listen, this is all I'm saying. You can smell like weed. You can do what you want to do, because I've been there. I've done all of that. But nobody has to know your business. And that's the bottom line, is the world don't need to know your business. They don't need to know that you high. They don't need to know. That's the best part of being high, is looking at everybody and they don't know you high, but you looking at them like, ha, I'm high as hell. Come on, y'all. You're ruining the experience. That's the best part of it going. It's people that go function daily in high-level positions.
Functioning addicts, yeah.
In high level, but be high as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And you would never know, right? Mm-hmm. But in their mind, they high as hell, laughing at you in their mind, but they still doing it. There's no need to go to the restaurant and have the especially a restaurant that has a bunch of kids in there and stuff like that, right. A family place like that. You don't have to go in there smelling like weed.
Or just people that may have breathing problems.
Right, people may not want their kids around
tanks,
that.
All kind of stuff. You get what I'm saying?
And that's cool. That's why you can't serve alcohol every place.
And like somebody said, it really is no different from the no shoes, no shirt, no service policies. And that's very, very true. On our YouTube page that was brought up, I believe that was at Cynthia. Let's see. Somebody had brought that up. Let me try to catch up to her comment. Cindy, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Said it can be like no shoes, no shirt, no services. And that's it. And if you don't like the policy of the businesses that say no shoes, no shirt, no service, then you don't patronize those events.
Smoking weed is not a protected right.
You don't start fighting and saying, that's because white people like to go in with no shirts on. You know what I'm saying?
Hillbillies can run around the country feeling like they're discriminated against.
G, thank you for your patience. True Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation about signs or no signs. What's your truth?
Hey, I love you guys too. Hey, good morning, Homer, and to your guest. Your guest brought up some valid points. Younger person. I've done things, but you didn't want people to know what you were doing. You kind of went in your friend's basement or whatever. Or in the house. Now it's just all out of control. And who wants to go out and have a dinner or breakfast with your family? And that like the stuff you smell now, it is really loud. I guess that's what it's called. It's called loud or whatever. But yeah. I mean, and what's to happen? That establishment is already getting complaints. And what happens if they mess around and close their doors and move out? If people are complaining about it, And I'm just hearing. I'm going to show you how old I am. I'm hearing terms I never heard before, like hot box. I never heard that before. That your guest brought up. I'm like, what is a hot box? I'm like, man, where have I been? Golly, it's amazing. But yeah, I agree. Going out they go to funerals. People go to funerals, smelling, smoking before they go to funerals, whether it's a young person or not. I just think that's kind of disrespectful too. You're supposed to be, giving your condolences in situations like that, But, yeah, I agree. Grocery store, wherever you go, you can just tell what a person is. And it's just not a good look on your image of, yourself, People kind of look at you, to kind of know what you're doing. So, yeah, I agree with that establishment. They have a right. That's their business. So, in that sense, they have a right to post a sign like that. So thanks for taking my comment, and I'm going to hang up and listen.
And thank you, G, for being patient. And on our YouTube page, a lot of great commentary here. Anita Nicole, great morning, love you, appreciate you. All MKE, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Anita Nicole said, weed is illegal, and we're talking about weed policies for businesses. Why is there an issue with the sign? Really?
It's illegal to a certain point. And shout out to G real quick. My name is Dame Elzy. I'm here quite a bit. I'm not a guest. Look me up on Instagram. Dame_Elzy, ELLZEY. Thank you.
That part. Melvin, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Said they like to wear weed smoke like they got on new clothes. Stock tip Fillmore, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Said there's no difference from smelling like weed smoke and smelling like a drunk. I complain if I smell somebody that is overly like if I can smell the alcohol like that. Oh, I complain. Now, if I go into a damn bar, I ain't got no right to complain, in my opinion. Take my ass up out that bar because, of course, they're going to smell like alcohol. But if I'm out at a business and I smell somebody that's got a putrid alcohol smell on them, I'm going to say, hey, look, this person is reeking and, da-da-da-da-da-da. I would have a problem with that, too.
And usually when they smell like that.
That's just my opinion, though, but I'd have a problem with that.
I agree. And usually when they smell like that, they can't function. They're drunk at that point. So you get this drunk out of here.
That's right.
Bothering people that doing,
the bartender ain't even supposed to serve them no more if they recognize that.
That's not the same comparison. You can't compare the two because that's different. And I understand that y'all saying weed is illegal, and I understand that. And I'm a proponent for this sign. Weed is illegal, kinda. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but if you have under
a certain amount, now you won't get the
so it is and it ain't.
Yeah.
If you out here trying to sell weed. Now, that's illegal, but if you out here just smoking and you got maybe less than a quota or something.
Brother, I got ready to say this, I got ready to say our friendly word.
Yeah, you got a nickel. You got a nick, you got a dime or something. That's okay. That's just so y'all have to learn your rights.
I thought he was going to say it too, Coach Andrew. I thought I was going to say it. I said this. We got calls on the Truth.
I'm telling y'all rights. There you go.
We got calls coming in on the Truth Talk text line. But I want you to also remember this topic, Dame, is going exactly the way I thought.
Smoke no more,
the Democrats, the state of Wisconsin Democrats, are now trying to file to make marijuana legal, recreational, as well as medicinal.
They should.
Yeah, we'll see if it gets passed.
At this point, what are you fighting it for?
Right, absolutely. Mr. Wright, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What do you think about these signs? Should it be? Should it not be? And these are businesses now. What's your truth?
Good morning, man.
Great morning. Great morning.
Appreciate you, brothers, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think the signs are okay, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I just recently quit smoking, probably about 7 years ago, because my daughter thought I was Superman after I had my gallbladder removed, and I just couldn't smoke after that. And my daughter like, oh, my daddy quit. She bragged about it, and so I just never went back after that. So I ain't smoked in about 7 years. But when I was smoking, man, I had a problem, man. I smoked morning, noon, night. Before I eat, before I go to sleep, I had a real problem. But here's what I learned, man, after not smoking for 7 years. Weed stank, man. You know what I mean? They don't call it loud and stanky. That's skunk, man. They need to call. So it has an odor, but I couldn't understand this.
Yeah, because they call it skunk.
To me, it smells good as a smoker. Do you understand me? When you're a smoker, it smells great. But to somebody who don't smoke, man, that's stank. You know what I mean? That's it. And so that's what the problem is. That's where the problem lies. To someone who's smoking, man, you smell good. But to a person that don't smoke,
it's cologne to them.
You really smell bad, man.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Wright. But it's cologne. It's cologne. Other people be like, ooh, I smell your cologne.
Yeah, I smell you. I smell it on you. I smell that good on you. And that's the conversation that other weed smokers and those who partake would have. I smell that good on you. Yeah. But when you stop, and shout out to him, because I did the same thing when my first daughter was born. I was sitting there telling y'all from like 17 to 22, all I did was smoke weed. I was hot every day.
Smoke weed every day.
But then when my daughter was born, and my ex-wife was like, I want you to stop, I stopped.
Okay. We got to get ready to take care of some bills.
I started again, but then I stopped again.
Okay. Brother K will be coming back to get you off the True Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. We want to hear from you, Truth Nation. What's your truth? Truth in the Morning on 101.7 FM will be black.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
They treated me like family.
They're actually people that you can depend on.
They made me feel seen. They really treated me like I was a part of their family, a part of their team.
They ask how you're doing, how you're feeling.
They're just so welcoming and so sweet and kind.
It's like family, caring about another member of the family.
If you've been injured, it costs you nothing to see if Gruber Law Offices can help.
Life isn't a single moment. It's a shared ribbon that bends through the years. It binds us to the things and people we love most. One insurance company knows this because they live it. For 100 years, we've been with your family for the moments that matter most. Erie Insurance.
Find a local agent at erieinsurance.com.
He's the voice for the people and the community's connection to change.
I caught an Uber in the evening, and my show comes on. The playback is at 6. It comes on. My show comes on at 6 to 9. The driver was Somalian, and I was just, in the back seat. And so he was listening to my show, and we was talking about what was going on in Minnesota.
What was his take?
No, he liked my show. He liked it. He liked my show. He didn't know it was me, though. He didn't know that the person that was on the radio was in his back seat. So what was funny was I was listening to me and listening to how he was listening to the show. And so I asked him, I said, you like that show? And he was like, oh, yeah, I love that show.
The Tory Lowe Show, weekdays from 1 to 4 p.m., live on YouTube and right here on 101.7 The Truth.
You served behind the desk.
You served in combat.
You did 4 years and got out.
You were drafted.
You gave 20 years.
You gave exactly what your country needed.
And so did you.
When you raised your hand and swore an oath to your country, when you put your name on a dotted line, you became part of only 1% of Americans who did the same. You are a veteran.
You are a veteran.
You are a veteran. Because no matter when, where, or how you served, you made a sacrifice for your country, and you deserve support.
If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Reach out to a loved one, to a fellow veteran, to VA.
Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
We've got backups on 43 southbound, mainly because of a couple of accidents. First of all, there's one just before Good Hope Road off on the left shoulder, big delays coming in from Brown Deer Road. Then we've got another one further south, right around Silver Spring, also on the left shoulder. Delays are heading past that one are actually pretty good. We're not seeing too many issues. Where you start to see the delays is just before Hampton, and it's going to take you all the way down to North Avenue. Northbound on 4394, backing up from the Plainfield curve all the way up past Oklahoma Avenue to the KK River crossing. Back on the brakes from Beecher Street up and over the high-rise bridge. Westbound 94, heavy from about 30th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound has got some backups from just before 84th Street to Hawley Road, and again coming out of the Stadium Interchange to 35th Street. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, light snow likely, around an inch possible, a high of 32. Tonight, chance of snow or a wintry mix, a low of 25. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, make sure you get your tickets for the second annual Truth Community Awards. It is happening on February 20th, of course, right here inside the 3rd Street Market Hall in Venue 3. And it is brought to you and sponsored by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. And we want you to make sure that you come on out and help us celebrate our unsung heroes. So the Eventbrite link is on all of our social media pages right now. Inside the YouTube page, you can sign up there. You can click on the link. You can go to 1017truthawards.com. You'll find the link. Go to our regular Truth page. You'll find the links, all the information you need to get your tickets in advance. Let's not be that last minute person and you hear like, oh, well, we got less than X amount of tickets left. Be like, I meant to get my ticket. Get your tickets now so you can join us as we celebrate these unsung heroes who deserve to be celebrated. And we, the community, need to be there to show our love and appreciation for the dedicated work that they've continued to do without asking for any recognition or honors. But we believe that they deserve to be honored. So that is on February 20th, of course, 5 to 8 p.m. It's going down right here at Venue 3 inside the 3rd Street Market Hall. We're going back to the Truth Talk text line. We are talking about, what is the poll looking like right now? First, OG Andrew, what is the poll looking like?
76% are okay with the sign.
Okay, all right. So we're going to Brother K. K, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation about businesses that may have signs saying if you smell like weed, you're not welcome here because, you know, we have a decorum that we want to keep at our business, and you coming in smelling like weed is a problem. What's your truth?
Well, good morning to both of you guys, too.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think it's very much similar to the cigarette one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the cigarette one's been around for the past 20 plus years in many establishments, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is just another version of smoking, right? So
Yep.
I think it's really on par with what we already see happening in most businesses, most schools, and honestly, most open spaces for the past 15 years. So, you know, I think we would just be kind of feeling like it's being geared towards a certain demographic or a certain type of people, which might make us feel more emotional about it. But it's on par. They're doing it across the board with anybody that is doing that because it's similar to cigarettes. So that's what I would say.
Oh, thank you very much. And that is very, very important because me being a DJ and an entertainer as well as a radio personality and a talk show host, I was so happy, Dame. I was so happy when that policy came up that you could smoke inside.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Because here it is, I didn't smoke, but I came home smelling like cigarettes. And that is to me, this is a terrible smell. I just don't like the smell of cigarettes. And that's just like, even if you're invited into my home, I'm like, nope, you can't smoke in here. You can go outside and smoke, but you can't smoke in here.
Hey, listen, when I first started working for the city, for DNS, we talking about smoking. It was a guy, he was over property recording.
And Tracy, we'll get to you on our True Talk text lines.
His name is Jim. May Jim rest in peace, because you're going to see why. But Jim would smoke, you know, at his desk the whole 8 hours. Wow. That's how long I've been working for the city, that you could smoke indoors.
Right.
I mean, nonstop.
Chain
smoking at his desk for 8 hours straight. That's how he was rolling them out. We couldn't say nothing. It was Jim.
Right.
And so, but we just had to, you know, he was all the way over there, but I could still smell it. You know, I didn't smoke cigarettes at the time, and I could still smell it. You know what I'm saying? And so I say all of that to say I'm not against this rule for liking it to that. You know what I'm saying? A part of people not smoking indoors is, first, it affects your health, and second, and you shouldn't. If I want to smoke a cigarette, fine, but I shouldn't have those health concerns be placed on you just because you're in the same building.
Secondhand smoke is a monster.
Secondhand smoking, you know, if I want to do what I want to do, fine, but I shouldn't put that on you. And the same with weed smoke. If you want to smoke weed, fine, do what you want to do. But don't make me have to smell it. Don't make me have to become comfortable with that if that's not what I do in a public setting. So in this public setting, if this restaurant owner says that,
That's what it is. Yep.
If I was that restaurant owner, this is what I would do too, though. I would say these hours, because I don't want to lose their business or something, I would say the hours of 8 to 10 open to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
These other hours, y'all can't come. The weed smokers would be there in droves between 8 to 10 or whenever your slowest business hours are, make those the weed smoker hours. And then they just come through. Man, it would pop.
Mm-hmm. We're going to go to Brother Tracy. Tracy, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation on to allow or not allow. It is your business. It is your business. It should be your right to make your policies. What's your truth?
I agree with it because it's not. It doesn't have anything to do with color. It's just that nobody want to smell that. When you eating, you don't want to smell that. You want to smell the food, the onions, the bell peppers, the garlic. You don't want to smell all that other stuff. Not to mention, it's embarrassing. See, when we did it growing up, we didn't do that, man. We didn't go places like that. We covered it up. We didn't want nobody to know that's what we was doing.
Right.
Now, it's a respect thing, too. If you're going to do it, just have some class about it. Have some class. Step outside your car instead of sitting in there smoking it. Step outside your car before you go in. That way you're in the air, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, but spray yourself down. Spray yourself down because they would do it. They would do it if they know that they were in a rental car.
Yeah.
They would do it if they know that they're in a hotel room. And why do they do it there? Because they know that they would get a surcharge that ain't even worth it. The surcharge is going to be more than what they pay for their weed.
Yeah,
I learned my lesson at the Kalahari doing that. I seen that bill. I said, yeah, that was me. I couldn't even trip. I knew.
Right.
They was like, we found this and that, and we had to clean this and that. Yeah. I said,
How much was that surcharge? How much was that surcharge?
I think they charged $100 off.
Right.
And see, that was a while ago.
That was a while ago. This was years ago at the Kalahari. Yeah, they charged me $100.
Okay.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you, Brother Tracy.
It happened to me once. I had a rental car and I drove to North Carolina to see my mother. And my mother had the car sometimes. She was smoking in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when I came back, they was like, we smell the smoke in the car. I tried to mask it with some stuff. They were like, we smell the smoke. They didn't even find a little ash under the seat. You know what I'm saying? They went all up under it, and I couldn't get mad, and so I just paid that $250. It was $250. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But listen, Mr. Andrew, OG Andrew, I really think this restaurant should open. They should maybe stay open later, a couple of hours later. And if they close at 3, stay open to 5, and then the 2 hours after they normally would close, they get, you want to come in here smelling like weed, come on in. And then everybody that comes at that time knows if you're not a weed smoker, this is the time for those who partake.
That's right.
And that, I'm telling you, those 2 hours would explode. They would have people down the block because they would feel comfortable coming in there smelling like. There's so many people that smoke weed that don't feel comfortable going out smelling like weed. So like the caller said, when we did it when we was young, we was trying to hide it. Mm-hmm. We would go someplace, and then we would leave and fire up, and then we would get back to the place and be like, man, I'm not going back in there.
Listen, may he continue to rest in peace, the legendary Dr. Carter. Back then, people would have tried to go to Dr. Carter and be like, hey, what can you do? Because he damn sure never had some stuff to make you pass your drug test.
So he had some stuff to make you not smell like weed.
That's all I'm saying.
And make you not look high.
Miller's saying on our True Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. Great morning. I love you. I appreciate you. You hear the topic. What's your truth?
I agree with the sign, first of all.
Okay.
But, Dame, we cannot accommodate illicit behavior. To stay open to accommodate people who want to smell like weed, that's just not right. No.
What I'm saying is, as a business model.
First of all, listen. As a human, you shouldn't want to be walking around smelling like marijuana. It's so disrespectful to people with kids. You in Walmart and they walk past you and you get high. That's just not right. It's an illicit behavior, and we cannot accommodate that. That's not what society is supposed to do. That's like saying, oh, he likes little girls, so let's give him an 8-year-old every now and then.
That is
Come on, now that's
smoking weed is not smoking. Let's not do that. Smoking weed is not the same as being a pedophile. It's not illegal. It's only illegal to a certain point. Did you not hear what I said earlier? If you have less than a quarter ounce of some type of weed, you're okay. They're not going to do anything to you.
But you're still breaking the law.
What law?
It's not breaking the law.
It's not a law.
The law says you shouldn't smoke weed.
I just gave you the law.
James, please.
If you get caught, go look it up. Homer, we just talked about this.
No, I'm not saying that's not the law, but it is
talking about the law. You're saying stuff.
Can you go in the courthouse?
You're saying stuff, but you don't know the law.
Can you go in the courthouse and fire up a joint?
You can't. But what you do in your own home, and if you you can go in the courthouse, and if you got less than a quarter ounce of weed, they're gonna be like, put that up, but we're not gonna arrest you. You can't get. There's certain things that's okay.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm not saying it's not okay.
Okay.
What I am saying,
hang on, Millicent.
You just compared it to being
Millicent. Hang on. If you can, hang on. We got to take care of some bills. And we'll come back and kind of allow you and Dame to come to a agree to disagree or some type of mutual understanding. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth will be black.
On Wednesday night, the Milwaukee Panthers complete their homestand as they host the Detroit Mercy Titans at the UWM Panther Arena.
Refeed the block. Franklin, contact, yes! Score it in one. Back to the top, Dixon. Driving right, step back, wing, three on the way, and he hit it. Josh Dixon with a ceiling scraper.
Scott Warris has the coverage starting at 6:30 p.m. on 101.7 The Truth and the Milwaukee Panthers Sports Network from Learfield. Tip-off happens at 7 o'clock.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
We need to optimize the PID controller for smoother robotic movements. Our data analysis shows a significant correlation between the variables in both control groups. The test shows you've experienced an acute myocardial infarction.
As you'll see on the syllabus, this course will largely focus on the Mesozoic era.
Get your child the access every child deserves. Enroll your K through 8th grade child by February 28 at Milwaukee College Prep, mkeprep.com/enroll.
Metastatic breast cancer, or stage 4 breast cancer, happens when cancer spreads beyond the breast to other parts of the body. About 168,000 women are living with it today, with Black women at a higher risk due to various factors. Research has led to treatments that help manage the disease and improve quality of life. The Everyday Counts study explores how nutrition and exercise coaching can support women with metastatic breast cancer. To learn more about the Everyday Counts study in Milwaukee, call 414-955-8819 or email edc@mcw.edu. If you or someone you know has stage 4 breast cancer, please encourage them to call and enroll in this valuable study. Again, call 414-955-8819 or email edc@mcw.edu.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
The award-winning 101.7 The Truth proudly celebrates Black excellence and the most monumental moments in our history. All month long, we're honoring the voices, the stories, and the achievements that have shaped our past, empowered our present, and continue to inspire our future. Tune in for Dr. Ken's Trivia, spotlighting powerful facts and moments you need to know, and Tori Lowe's Our Voices, Our Stories. amplifying the youth, perspectives, and lived experiences that define who we are. Tune in all month as 1017 The Truth lifts up the legacy, the brilliance, and the power of Black history, because Black history isn't just history. It's happening every day. 1017 The Truth celebration of Black History Month is proudly sponsored by Educators Credit Union and Tayback Law.
Welcome back to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. This conversation is going exactly in the direction I thought it would go. Millicent, we thank you for holding on during the break, but you and MC Dame LZ had some unfinished either agreeing to disagree or what it is. So you're Black with us. And then, Mario, we see you after that. We'll get to you. So, Dame, Millicent.
So, Dame,
she called us a pedophile.
If you're doing it, Dame, it's different if you're doing it at home. In the privacy of your home, do whatever you want. But when you're coming out in public and people have to smell you, that is very inappropriate. It's very, very inappropriate. And it's disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
We saying the same thing, but you called us a pedophile a second ago, though. Not that I'm a weed smoker,
said,
but
you said that they should accommodate the weed smokers in a restaurant.
No,
they should not.
I'm saying if they wanted to make some money, they close at 3, and then they stay open 2 extra hours and be like, these are the special weed smoker hours. It is a business model, and they would make a lot of money.
No, that's not a business model.
That is a business.
That's not a business model.
Certainly, Miss Millicent, there are certainly a lot of businesses that cater to the weed smoking crowd. They have infused THC drinks. They got infused popcorn spots. This happens. And so what I'm saying
they are all getting ready to have to close.
No, they getting their money.
No, now they are, but they getting ready to close at the end of the year. That's what they all complaining about because of the new CBD rule. But that's okay, and I'm not saying anything's wrong with smoking weed. It's nothing wrong with it. But you can't come out in public smelling like that and think that's okay. And then try to turn around and tell a business they're being racist or they're trying to block Black kids from coming. Not all Black kids smoke weed.
Oh, we in agreement with that.
That's not a common thing.
Okay.
See?
All right. Well, thank y'all. See, that's where I wanted to get. That's where I wanted to get. Thank you.
Don't call my weed smoking friends pedophiles no more.
We're going to our True Talk text line. Dame, listen, the YouTube is lighting up. The talk text lines are lighting up. Mario, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. To have a sign or not have a sign, that is the issue. What's your truth?
I don't have a problem with the restaurants having a sign about not smelling like weed or whatever coming in their establishment. But, hey, if you see your numbers go down, you wind up closing your doors, you did it to yourself. And then, Dame, the law was passed in 2009. Governor Scott Walker passed it. 28 grams or less is just a ticket. As long as it's not individually bagged or anything, 28 grams or less is just a ticket.
Boom.
That's been the law since 2009.
And they don't even write them tickets.
That's just what it is.
They have to.
No, they really don't. They'll just take the weed and throw it away, man, until you go ahead.
There you go. So it's
so
illegal,
if you want to be mad, I mean, Governor Walker did it back in 2009. They made it illegal to have 28 grams on you or less. Hey. That's the law here. And then, like you said, we got infused places. They sell all types of infused food, drinks, everything. It's not going nowhere. Eventually, it's going to be legal here like it is in Minnesota, Michigan, and Illinois.
Thank you, bro.
Hey.
All right.
And I'm glad I didn't have to go look up. I was about to look up the actual law, but he just dropped it on us. See, that's why I love Truth Nation.
Mm-hmm.
They just dropped it on. I didn't have to go look it up. I was speaking about it, and I wanted to speak from the position of authority, and he allowed me to be able to do that by dropping that on us. Good looking out, brother.
Hashtag that part. Hashtag facts. So, I guess the overall consensus is the majority of people that that took part in the poll, and even those calling in, agree that the restaurants or the businesses should absolutely have a right to put that sign up. I think that
for me, I'm happy. Like, I was happy, as I said, when they said no more smoking in the public environments like that, like that didn't have like ventilation. I was happy as hell because, I had to come home smelling like cigars, cigarette smoke, White Diamond perfume.
They should outlaw White Diamond.
They absolutely should.
That's what they should outlaw.
They absolutely should.
Do you know what White Diamond is?
No, OG.
You don't know what,
OG Andrew.
You're lucky.
Don't worry.
Because listen, some of these women, these aunties that still wear this White Diamond. Listen, I used to date a girl in high school. Her mother wore a White Diamond, so she wore a White Diamond. You would hug up on her, and you'd be walking around all day smelling like White Diamond. And they know.
And it wasn't a good smell, Andrew.
You was hugging
loud.
You was hugging on Danielle. Now you smell like White Diamond. And that's how it went. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
That's how it went.
Bruh.
Am I lying?
Bruh, listen. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because that's close. It's just the name. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could have used a different name.
Oh. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
The girl's name was Danielle. I just said Danielle.
Yeah, our Danielle, former didn't smell like White Diamond.
That was just the name. That wasn't the woman.
Okay.
You know, like DPG.
OG Andrew,
body of a god is face from hell. Low well.
Andrew.
I've never seen Homer stammer like that before.
Yeah, because I was like, hold on.
It wasn't nobody I know. I just made that name up.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. We good. Shout out to. Shout out to those who wear White Diamond. I dislike your perfume choice, and I'm glad that I don't have to.
My grandmama used to wear that stuff.
Listen, bro.
She wore it, and she got it. Listen, y'all. Andrew, you don't understand the power. White Diamond power smell is more potent than the weed smoke we're talking about.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Am I lying?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you, you think I'm lying?
Oh, yeah.
If you hug somebody that had on White Diamond,
it's over for the rest of the day until you get to a bath, shower.
And even when you wash your clothes, it's still there.
Yeah, it's powerful.
You still smell it whenever you wear that fit.
I think people who still wear White Diamond and the people who wore it back then, sense of smell was off. Like they couldn't, you couldn't smell anymore, because to put all of that on and listen, no.
Yeah. If you put
great
on
morning,
White
Dean.
Diamond,
how are you? Like the White Diamond was dangerous.
So even when you stop wearing it, unless you get a new wardrobe, you always gonna smell like.
If they
White
hug
Diamond.
you, it's a wrap. If they hug you,
that was
it's a
Elizabeth
wrap.
Taylor's perfume, I think. She was wrong for that.
Yeah. White Diamond, that was that was a problem. That was a problem. And some of those Avon colognes were a problem too.
Don't be creeping, and the chick you creeping with is wearing White Diamond.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
You come home smelling like
your
white.
woman or your wife is gonna know you messing with an older woman.
Yep. The facts. You out here messing with these old women. Coming in here smelling like White Diamond. That's how it will be.
White Diamond.
You coming here smelling like White Diamond in the wee hours of the morning.
I was by
back to that old woman's house.
I was by my grandmama's house. Yeah. Your grandmama been dead.
You go back to that old woman's house, smelling like
a heathen.
You out there doing wrong.
Dame, you was out there with that heifer.
Hey, you know what's funny? I'm gonna admit this here. When I did things like that, I'm a man. This happened. And, I would sit in the car and smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get that smell
off of you.
The one smell will overpower
the cheat code. Dame has just gave you the cheat code.
You hot box.
So if you hot boxing and you dealing with a seasoned woman or a young woman who was seasoned by the seasoned woman and she wears White Diamond, smoke weed in the car or in a hot box yourself.
Or you borrow.
That's a cheat code, fellas.
You borrow a cigarette from somebody that smokes cigarettes or something. You sit in the car.
Cheat code to cheat on my girlfriend.
Listen, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't have to be cheating, but if you're in a situation where a woman gets close to you when she has on that certain perfume or one of those perfumes,
listen.
You don't want that smoke when you come in the house.
It goes in your pores, bro. So she gonna know. As soon as you get ready to try to get some loving or just get close, she gonna be like, Women have a keen sense of smell. We got to get ready to wrap it up. The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, award-winning Truth. Here is up next.
Conversation went completely places we did not mean for it to go. But.
Well, actually, I kind of thought it would go there. Some parts I didn't expect, but it was a great show.
It was an excellent show.
OG Andrew, thank you very much for being a great producer this morning. We will talk to you
tomorrow. What the business is with Bailey and Homer Blow.
Hashtag that part. Get your tickets.
Yeah.
Truth Community Awards. The link is
me up
there.
On Instagram, Dame_ELLZEY.
At Homer Blow. At Homer Blow. Everything.
ELLZEY.
There
you go. Peace.
Truth Nation, it's time once again to celebrate